Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. It's a training day for me and the brothers. We out here on this beach. And I just want to get up here, man, and clarify some things, bro. About this clip what Gumby from Hoover said about Big U being a PC. Hey, bro. I don't rock with Big U. I don't agree with the shit he did. If he did do it, Allahu Alam. But I don't lie on the man, bro. Period. The man wasn't a PC, bro. You know, PC is called protected custody. Big U never been to protected custody. Big U ain't never been a buster. Big U ain't never basically been to the point where he was just scary like that, you know. And there's certain things I want to clarify, man. It's like, I heard yesterday where a brother saying that Big U knocked out little cousin Carrie eye socket out. That's a lie, bro. Did he get on him? Yeah, he got on him. And he dope fiending when he got on him, bro. So we're gonna clear that out. He didn't hit nobody eye socket out, bro. Eye socket out. That was a lie. Okay. You know, you have a lot of dudes that speak on things they don't have no knowledge about. Just because somebody tell them a story doesn't mean the story is true, bro. Okay? Let me tell you about the Muslims, man. Hey, bro. The Muslims in the level 4 wasn't tolerating nothing. Gumby know this. Gumby know Adisa Al-Kibalan used to be Sneak from Long Beach. Gumby know the demonstration that the brothers, how serious the brothers was on that level 4 Calipatria yard, bro. And we was structured up to the point, man, where you wasn't straddling no fence, bro. Okay? Now, in the level 3s, I don't know too much about that. When I got down to level 3, I didn't really participate with the Muslim like that because I was like a year and a half going home, and I was just doing my thing. I'll go to service and mind my business because I was on my way home. And I didn't get into politics then because our job in the level 4s was to train the brothers to the point when we do go down to the lower level, and our whole main objective and goal was to get free. Okay. Now, when you say PC, in the gang culture, that's saying you're a buster, right? That's saying you're a punk. Okay. Now, if I was the brother Gumby, I would have worded it different. I would have said the brother didn't know what he wanted to be. He had one foot in over here, being from the roller 60s, and he was trying to be an NOI, bro. And you got to understand, brother, he was an NOI before he even went to the penitentiary, bro. Straight up. The brother Muhammad about a Carson, man, gave that brother his name. That brother used to go to their services and things of that nature. But let me tell you about the NOI, bro. And any brother that's from the NOI, they can correct me if I'm wrong. But if you don't check in with the NOI, bro, they don't acknowledge you as being one of them, bro. And the brother Hannibal Big U hasn't checked in, brother, over 16 years. So I don't know if he converted over to the Sunnah Aqwa Jamaat or I know he ain't converted to the Ibn Ashari because I'm Ibn Ashari, I'm Shia. So we orthodox Muslims. So we don't play the 1 foot in and 1 foot out, bro. Even on the streets, brother. It's impossible because you can get dealt with like that. And on a serious note, you can't. So we don't do that. Okay? Now, you have a lot of brothers inside the penitentiary, rightfully so. They come to Juma, the Crips, the Damus, the others, and stuff like that, bro. And they be trying to find their way, man, just like I did. But when you do take your Shahada, you have to come in full wholeheartedly, because if you don't, you can put the Ummah in jeopardy, and you can also put the Kiwis and Damu in jeopardy, whatever fraction you come from. So I know in the level 4s, bro, you couldn't do that. Period. You couldn't straddle the fence. Now he said he was in high desert, right? So if the brother was in high desert, I'm taking it he was on a level 4, okay? And if he was on the level 4, and whoever was up there, that was on them, bro. We didn't really function with the NOI inside the penitentiary, man, because they was on some other stuff. The NOI and the Moorside Temple, and the 5%er, they was on some other stuff, bro. And to be honest with you, brother, the Ummah got into it in Calipatra with them brothers, man. We had to mollywop them dudes up off the yard, you know. But rightful so, later on down the line, a lot of them brothers embraced al-Islam, meaning the orthodox, the original Itnar Shari, the Shia way. So we really didn't too much function with them brothers like that, because they had their own concept, they had their own way of thinking. They thought it was cool to do certain things that was diametrically opposed to Islam, and we wasn't going for that. All right. However, when you talk about the Muslims and you talk about the Kiwis and Damus inside the penitentiary, brother, you got to understand, brother, we come from that. We come from that demonstration, bro. So a lot of dudes know, brother, that we wasn't no busters, no cowards, no punks, or anything like that. So when you use the quotation of a PC, you saying a brother is a buster, a coward, and all that old type of stuff. And you got to understand, man, that he wasn't. Now, let me give you a scenario. I'm Muslim. I didn't go back over there to the section. Okay. Big U Muslim, but he straddled on the fence. He never dropped his flag, bro. He always was claiming 60s up in there. Okay. So let me ask you a question. If a brother stopped banging, as some of you brothers gonna say he dropped his flag, you telling me a brother can't better himself? You telling me if even if a brother is not a Muslim, if he stopped, if he quit, are you telling me he can't ride off in the sunset and say, man, I'm done with that. I ain't with that no more, man. I'm not dealing with that no more. Are you telling me that? You telling me that a brother, he got to bang brother to the day he died? If that's what it is? If that's what you guys are saying? Let me get some clarity on that, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. When you embrace Islam, we're more dangerous than we was when we was members, bro. And that's a fact. Because we maintain our discipline, bro. We train. We don't fight in the name of just because you got on this color and that color and all that old stupid shit. We're not gonna press up on you, brother, because, you know, we don't agree with whatever you got going on. Nah, brother, we ain't gonna do that. Brother, we're gonna get on you when you do something wrong to one of us or somebody in the community or whatever it may be. That's when we're gonna step up, and that's when we're gonna do what we need to do. So, man, you guys gotta be careful, man, how y'all be getting on this internet or how y'all be re-rocking these things about, you know, the PC and all that. Y'all be looking for clickbait and all that type of stuff, bro. Come on, man. Y'all seen that brother, man. I rock with that brother, bro. You know, I used to rock with that brother on the streets. Him and the rest of my crew, the brothers that grew up with me in my generation, bro. There no PC demonstration in none of them brothers, man. Period. So, nah, bro. That brother was straddling the fence, man. Something he shouldn't have did. I agree with that. And you gotta understand, brother, if you understand them NOI brothers, they really ain't playing. They ain't playing no games, bro. They ain't playing no games, not so whatsoever, brother. I know a lot of them brothers, man. They not playing. You know, they train just like we train. They man up just like we man up, bro. Now, you got some dudes, man, like I said, bro, you got some dudes that's Crips. You got some dudes that's Blood. They trying to find their way. They come to Islamic services. They'll even put on a kufi. They'll even pray, bro. But they'll still be rocking with their section. They at a crossroad. They don't know what they want to be. So that's 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Okay. And sometimes, man, a lot of them brothers, man, they be wanting to get away, but they be so scared and they be worried about what they homies gonna say, you know. And they become perplexed in their mind. They don't know to make a decision. They don't know what to do because they're not strong enough, brother, to make the decision on their own. Be careful, man, how y'all view the Muslims, bro. Because I know a lot of people, I'm not just saying Gumby, no. I'm saying a lot of brothers think the Gumbies, like the Muslims, bro. Y'all be thinking the brothers just because we embrace Islam and we over here and we doing our thing. Hey, bro, we ain't no busters, bro. We ain't no cowards, bro. We don't fear none but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, bro. We ain't scared of none of that. We not buying behind no street, United States ghetto street codes, no politics, no policy. We ain't buying by none of that. We buying by this holy Quran, bro. We not buying by none of that crap, bro. And we can get to it, bro. We'll get to it. And I'm not saying that, bro, just on no type of brutality or nothing like that, brother, because we don't get into a lot of that stuff, bro. We don't get into a whole lot of stuff, man, that is diametrically opposed to what we believe in. We'll speak on some injustice, though. We'll do that. And we're not scared of that. But as for Big U, bro, Hannibal, nah, bro. He never dropped his flag, bro. He always kept that flag. That's why he in jail now. It don't take a rocket science to figure out why he in jail, bro. Because he never dropped his flag, bro. He ain't never dropped his flag, bro. He made a hoodwink and bamboozle you dudes. But he ain't hoodwink and bamboozling the rest of the brothers with some type of intellect and some type of knowledge, some type of reason and logic. He's never gonna bamboozle nobody with somebody that study, read, and write. And a lot of dudes, they just have these third grade education. They just sit here and they just go off on what they want to go off on. They don't read, they don't write. Information come across their desk. They don't even go back and see if it's true or not. They just run with it. Nah, bro. So all you brothers making that video talking about Big U PC'd and all, nah, bro, he ain't PC, bro. You guys gotta ask the right people. Do your investigation first. Don't be sitting there masturbating at the mouth, brother, when you don't know what you're talking about, brother. And on that note, brother, hey, Aki, us Muslims, we don't drop no flag, bro. We bang the flag of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Shadu la ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah. That's the flag we bang, bro. And just because we come from that past demonstration, bro, and we figured out that past demonstration is trash, because it's trash, Aki. Anytime you want to kill another individual that look like me and you, or walk like me and you, or talk like me and you, brother, it's something mentally wrong with you. And you brothers don't get it yet. So understand this, bro, and y'all not even paying attention to it either. Y'all think that stuff gonna go on forever and ever. Bro, that stuff is dying. Look around in your neighborhood, brother. The gentrification, all the stuff that's going on, brother. They're gonna get rid of all the gang members, brother, before the Olympics come. The brothers gonna be out of here, bro. The majority dudes gonna be out of here. And it's gonna be gentrified over there, brother. The gentrification gonna be over there. It's gonna be the Rainbow Coalition everywhere, damn near everywhere. They getting rid of that stuff, bro. Pay attention what the government is doing, brother. Y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all thinking that, being part of a section or being something, brother, that's y'all glorifying that stuff, bro. And especially you my age, hey, man, you need help, bro. Assalamu alaikum.